Imagine a single narrow strait that decides the fate of empires. One city, two continents. For over 2,700 years, every superpower on Earth has desperately wanted to control it. Persians came, Romans came, Crusaders came, Ottomans came. Most failed. Some succeeded, but only after rivers of blood. Armies marched for it. Religions fought bitterly over it. Fortunes were made and destroyed because of it. So here's the question that has haunted history. Why this exact place? Why did Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, Crusaders, and Ottomans all fight to the death for the same rocky peninsula on the Bosporus? And how did this city survive siege after siege, betrayal after betrayal, collapse after collapse, and still stand today as one of the most vibrant metropolises on Earth? This is Istanbul, the city where continents collide and where history itself was forced to turn. Around 667 BC, Greek settlers from Megara arrive on this shore. The oracle at Delphi gave them a cryptic message: "Found your city opposite the city of the blind." The settlers on the Asian side had missed the obvious. Right across the water lay the Golden Horn, a deep, sheltered, easily defended natural harbor. The Greeks saw it instantly. Whoever controlled this spot controlled the trade between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. They named their new settlement as Byzantion. Small, but strategically perfect. But then, everything changed. In 330 AD, Emperor Constantine the Great makes one of the most important decisions in world history. Rome is too far west, too vulnerable, too burdened by its past. He moves the capital east and creates Constantinople, the new Rome. He builds it on a colossal scale. 20 kilometers of triple-layered walls, massive aqueducts, grand palaces, and the Hagia Sophia, a building so magnificent that visitors believed they had stepped into heaven itself. This is where it gets insane. While the Western Roman Empire collapses in 476 AD, Constantinople doesn't just survive. It becomes the richest and most powerful city on Earth for the next 1,000 years. Everyone wanted it. And for centuries, everyone failed. Persians, Huns, Arabs, Avars, Bulgars, Vikings, they all came for Constantinople. And the legendary walls held every single time. The Byzantines even invented Greek fire, a terrifying liquid that burned on water and could not be extinguished. Enemy fleets were turned into floating inferno. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. While the city was unbeatable from the outside, it was slowly rotting from within. Religious hatred, endless coups, and bitter power struggles. And that's when the real betrayal happened. 1204. The Fourth Crusade. These Christian knights were supposed to fight Muslims in the Holy Land. Instead, they did the unthinkable. They attacked and sacked the greatest Christian city in the world. For 3 days, they raped, killed, and looted on a scale that shocked even their contemporaries. The Hagia Sophia was desecrated. Ancient treasures were stolen or destroyed. Constantinople, the protector of Christendom for centuries, was gutted by fellow Christians. The city survived, but it was mortally wounded. This moment changed history forever. May 29, 1453. A 21-year-old Ottoman sultan named Mehmed II stands before the ancient walls with revolutionary cannons never seen before. After 53 days of relentless siege, the legendary Theodosian walls finally crack. The last Byzantine emperor, Constantine XI, dies fighting on the ramparts, disappearing into legend. Constantinople falls. But here comes the biggest twist in the entire story. Mehmed the Conqueror does not destroy the city. He claims it as his new capital and begins rebuilding it immediately. The Christian capital of the Roman Empire is reborn as the Islamic capital of the Ottoman Empire. The city that refused to die was reborn once again. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, Istanbul becomes the largest and most cosmopolitan city in Europe. Muslims, Christians, and Jews live together under the millet system. Trade from 3 continents flows through its harbors. Master architect Mimar Sinan builds mosques that still leave visitors speechless. For centuries, if you wanted power, wealth, or influence, you had to go through Istanbul. As Europe industrializes and new sea routes bypass the Bosporus, Ottoman power slowly declines. Istanbul tries to catch up with reforms in railways, but rising nationalism tears the multi-ethnic empire apart. After World War I, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk founds the Republic of Turkey in 1923 and moves the capital to Ankara. Istanbul loses its political crown, but gains something even more valuable: the freedom to reinvent itself once again. Today, it remains one of the most strategically important cities on Earth, the place where Europe and Asia still meet, trade, clash, and create. Istanbul was never just a city, it was always the key, the bridge, the prize that forced the world to stop and turn. From Byzantion to Constantinople to Istanbul, this is the city that refused to die and kept changing history. And it's still writing its next chapter today.